Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my 1 to 99 woodcutting guide. In this guide I'm going to talk about the fast and the AFK methods to train your woodcutting. Woodcutting in general is quite a linear skill and there isn't too many options to pick from. It's more just picking if you want to be more AFK or if you want to be more efficient. A lot of this video will be covering tons and tons of useful items and things you can do while woodcutting to speed up your XP per hour and just make leveling a lot more smooth. So let's get into the video. You guys voted for woodcutting to be this 1 to 99 guide, and I'll have a new straw poll in the description for the next 1 to 99 guide. So if you want your opinion to be shared in the votes, make sure you click the link in the description and vote for the next 1 to 99 guide from the set of options that will be on the straw poll. Thanks to everyone who voted for this one, and enjoy the woodcutting guide. First up, I just want to talk about the level requirements and tiers of hatchets to use while woodcutting. Tier 1, you have the Dwarven Army Axe or the Iron Hatchet. These just require level 1 woodcutting to wear, and the Dwarven Army Axe is slightly better than the Iron because it gives 3 XP more per woodcut. Steel Hatchet is tier 20 and requires level 6, but then also Black Hatchet is tier 25 and requires level 6. So the Black Hatchet is all round better at level 6. The Mithril Hatchet is tier 30 and requires level 21. Adamant Hatchet is tier 40 and requires level 31. The Rune Hatchet is tier 50 and requires 41. Dragon Hatchet is tier 60 and requires 61. The Inferno Adze that you get from a quest is tier 60 as well and requires 61 in woodcutting, but level 92 fire making is required for this as well, as it has a chance to set the logs on fire that you're woodcutting for some fire making experience. And lastly, the Crystal Hatchet is tier 70 and requires level 75. To get the best XP in the game, make sure that at level 75 you get your Crystal Hatchet from Prif, upgrading your Dragon Hatchet with 4000 Harmonic Dust, as it's definitely worth it. You can also tool belt Rune or Dragon for all of the previous tiers too. So if you put your Rune Hatchet in your tool belt and you're only level 21 woodcutting, you'll use a Mithril Hatchet instead of a Rune Hatchet, even though you never put a Mithril Hatchet in your tool belt. Same applies with all the other hatchets beforehand. This can save you a lot of effort and money while leveling up woodcutting, as you only have to buy one hatchet for a good amount of time. The first useful items I want to talk about is woodcutting urns. These require crafting levels. At level 4 crafting, you can do the cracked woodcutting urn, which covers logs up to 10. Level 15 are fragile woodcutting urns, which are logs up to 38. Level 44 is normal woodcutting urns, which is logs up to 58. Level 61 are strong woodcutting urns, which are logs up to 75. The urns sit in your inventory and they fill up over time, and when you send them off you get extra experience in the skill. So you would get extra woodcutting experience just having them fill up over time. The urns do not work with ivy, only logs from trees do. Urns work really well with teak logs, as it's a very popular way to train, and even when you use the crystallize spell, the urns still work. Bonus XP is always nice. The next useful item I want to talk about is invention perks and the crystal axe. To get the best woodcutting XP in the game, you want an augmented crystal axe with these two following perks. To get your crystal axe, you need 4000 harmonic dust from Prifdinous harps to turn your tier 60 dragon hatchet into a tier 70 crystal one. Once you've augmented your hatchet, you should get the following perks. Honed 1 to 5. Honed is a perk that causes a tool to have a higher success chance when used to gather resources. Each rank increases this by 2%. As you can see, rank 1 is 2% and rank 5 is 10%. So if you can get honed 5, it's literally 10% more experience an hour. Furnace 1 to 3 is the second perk you're going to want. Furnace is a perk that has a chance to consume a gathered resource for double the normal XP. Each rank has a 5% increased chance. As you can see, rank 1 has 5 and rank 3 has 15. So if you had rank 3 in this as well, it gives you 15% more XP because it will consume what you're fishing and give you double XP as well. So for 15% of the time, you're getting twice as much XP, which means it's speeding up your experience overall whenever it procs. So it's really useful having augmented tools, not only to level up invention, but to make your skilling faster. Another useful item is the Beaver Familiar. This requires 33 summoning. Beavers invisibly boost your woodcutting level by 2. This doesn't allow you to boost to higher trees earlier because it's an invisible boost and not an actual boost. But it does allow you to chop at a slightly faster rate, which is around 3.5% faster, thus gaining you more experience if you have the beaver summoned. When summoned, the beaver collects logs up to U logs and normal or oak planks over time in its inventory as well. This means that you can make a little bit of money by getting some extra logs or planks in your beaver and just putting them in the bank here and there if you're close to a bank. Just another little added bonus that the beaver has, alongside just allowing you to get a 3.5% faster rate of chopping. Some more useful items are the lock splitting scrimshaw and the lumberjack aura. The log splitting scrimshaw requires level 70 woodcutting to use, and it gives a 15% chance of destroying a log as it's cut. The destroyed log gives extra woodcutting experience, which means this is especially effective at places like teaks. Gaining extra experience on logs that you don't care being destroyed is great. The lumberjack aura increases your chance of chopping wood by a certain amount per tier. It goes up by 3% per tier, which means tier 1 will be 3%, tier 2 will be 6%, all the way down to tier 5 being 15%. So essentially, again, another thing that can just purely increase the amount of XP you're getting every hour that you have this aura active. Definitely a worthwhile aura to get if you have enough loyalty points spare and don't mind using it on a skilling item. The next useful item is the lumberjack outfit. This set has 4 pieces. Each piece gives 1% experience, and you gain an extra 1% for the complete outfit, so you can get a maximum of 5% XP bonus for all 4 pieces. This outfit is obtained via the Temple Trekking minigame, and it's dropped by the undead lumberjacks that spawn on the bridge puzzle area of the minigame. There is a way to get this outfit pretty quickly if you keep on resetting your Temple Trekking whenever you see that you don't have that bridge area. You can also use the mage to scout ahead to show you what is there. You can get the outfit in about 2 to 3 hours pretty easily if you're just resetting it whenever you see it doesn't have the bridge event. If you're interested in this type of method to get the lumberjack outfit quickly, let me know in the comment section below, and I may make a guide on it in the future. The next useful item is the woodcutting accumulator. This is an invention device that gains charges whenever you fail to woodcut. It gains 1% towards the completion for each failed woodcut. When it is full after 100 failed woodcuts, when it has 100% charge, it then can be studied for 2500 woodcutting XP, which then destroys the accumulator in the process. Similar to urns, these just give some extra claimable experience from doing woodcutting over time, so it's always useful to have items like this to speed up your XP. The blueprint for these is unlocked from the Cave Goblin technology tree and requires level 50 invention. The last useful item I'm going to speak about is the Lucky Rabbit Foot Strung. When worn, any bird's nest received while woodcutting trees or ivy is more likely to contain an egg. Useful to use if you're going for the god bird pets. It's just a little item that can be used if you just want extra chance at small little pets for cosmetics. It also increases the chance for a crystal geode on crystal trees, so when you're doing crystal trees or ivy in Prif and getting geodes, the Lucky Rabbit Foot actually increases your GP per hour because it gives you more chance of getting those geodes that contain gems and other items. So now starting with the actual level gains, from levels 1 to 15 you want to do regular trees. You need 2416 XP for level 15. So expect 1 to 15 on normal trees to take around 10 minutes. Normal trees are 13,000 to 14,500 XP per hour, but you won't be doing it for anywhere near an hour. From levels 15 to 30 you want to do oak trees. You need 10,950 XP for level 30. So expect 15 to 30 on oak trees to take around 35 to 40 minutes. The XP per hour is about 18,000 to 19,000 experience per hour doing oak trees. Next up, levels 30 to 35 you want to do willow trees. You need 9,043 XP for level 35 from 30. So expect 30 to 35 on willow trees to take around 20 minutes because the XP per hour is 24,000 to 27,500. A good spot for willow trees is just under the bank in Draenor village. As you can see all around me there's plenty of different willow trees to just have a chop at and get some good experience to get to level 35. From 35 to 68 the best thing to do is teak trees. You need 582,626 experience for level 68. Expect 35 to 68 on teak trees to take around 12 to 14 hours. You get around 41,000 to 55,000 experience per hour at teaks depending on what level you are currently at. At levels 35 expect 41,000 experience per hour, and at levels 65 plus expect 55,000 experience per hour. A good place to chop teak trees is Karumja. As you can see, the lodestone's right here. Just southeast of the lodestone you have the pen with all of the different teak trees in it. You need to make sure you have 100 trading sticks, because these are used to get in. Once you open up, it'll tell you it will cost 100 trading sticks, so you say okay, I'll pay 100 trading sticks to enter. Once you're in, you can easily chop down the teak trees, and then you're going to AFK here for some good XP. You can either drop the logs or light them for fire making experience. At level 68, depending on what you want to do next to 99, you're going to want to chop ivy until 80 or 94. If you're going for 80, you need 1.3 million experience, and if you're going for 94, you need 7.3 million experience. So expect 68 to 80 on ivy to take around 18 to 21 hours, or if you're doing it to 94, expect it to take 92 to 110 hours. If you have unlocked Prifdinous, you can chop ivy during the Crywiz Voice of Seren hour for 20% more experience. This means that you can increase your XP rate per hour by just doing the Voice of Seren hours every time you can in Prif. Expect to get 65,000 to 79,000 experience per hour depending on your level. I want to quickly talk about the Seren spells and prayers. You need 80 woodcutting for these, as it's a requirement for the Light Within quest, which when completed unlocks the spellbook and prayers. The crystallized spellbook locks the skilling node to increase XP gain by 50%, but then it prevents you getting resources from that node. It locks that node for 30 seconds for you to get a bit of AFK time in. The light form prayer, when activated, makes this bonus further increased from 50% to 87.5%. That means this prayer and this spell combined together give nearly double the amount of experience as you would normally get. Crystallized spell requires 88 magic, the light form prayer requires 80 prayer, and I will include a useful wiki link in the description for both of these if you want to read up more on them. From levels 80 to 99 you can do crystallized teaks. Chopping teak trees using crystallized plus light form is super good experience per hour. Crystallized teaks are actually the best XP in the game. You need 11,048,363 experience for level 99 from level 80. This means that you can expect 80 to 99 crystallizing teaks to take around 56 to 73 hours, which is absolutely crazy as ivies take so much longer than this at level 80. You'll have to spend this much time on ivies just to get to crystal trees, let alone be 99. So if you're doing it for efficiency, this is the way to go. Make sure you bring all stat boosting items for maximum XP an hour here, so things like your beaver, having the same world avatar buff, having your outfit if you have it, having perfect juju woodcutting potions, and fill up empty inventory spaces with urns as they still work while crystallizing. And then if you accidentally keep chopping with the crystallized runoff, you won't fill up your inventory with tons and tons of teak logs. Crystallized teaks are 150k to 200k XP an hour depending on what level you are, what buffs you have, and how efficient you are. But being able to get 200k XP an hour in woodcutting is absolutely crazy. From levels 94 to 99, alternatively, you could do crystal trees. You can easily teleport to them via the Max Guild Garden. You only need 199 skill or a quest cape to use the portal in the Max Guild Garden, as you don't actually have to go into the Max Guild itself. Retuning the portal is free the first time as well, so you can just retune it to crystal trees and easily get access to the active one. There's also friends chats that you can use to search for crystal trees if you don't have access to Prifdinous, or if you're a skiller or something. You need 5,089,817 XP for level 99 from 94. So expect 94 to 99 at crystal trees to take around 46 to 55 hours, but it's really AFK. Crystal trees are between 92k and 110k XP per hour, which means they're half of what crystallizing teaks are, but they're completely AFK, so if you want to AFK and do any type of work or anything like that, these are a very good way to do so, and get some woodcutting XP alongside it. To get to the Max Guild Garden in Prifdinous, it's southeast in the Kadan district. Once you're here, just right click the portal and you can click retune. Yours probably won't be done anyway, so it won't cost you any money, but I have to change mine, so it's going to cost me 50k to change it as I already have one. Just select active crystal tree and now it will focus towards crystal trees, so then when you enter it, you're at the active crystal tree now, so you can just chop at the crystal tree and AFK and do whatever you need to. As soon as the crystal tree changes, go back to the portal and it will take you exactly where you need to go. And lastly, I just want to talk about woodcutting bamboo on the arc. At level 90 woodcutting, you can do normal bamboo on Waiko or on your island. The bamboo on Waiko respawns so you can cut it forever. Bamboo grants around 40 to 60k experience per hour, and you can make 70 to 85 bundles of bamboo in an hour this way. This means that bamboo on the Ark is similar to ivy, so it's not super fast, but when you get to 96 it gets really good. 96 woodcutting is required for golden bamboo that can spawn on your island. Each spawn will grant 100 bundles of bamboo and around 130k experience per hour. You need 2 spawns on your island for an hour of harvesting, as you can do 200 bundles of bamboo in an hour with golden bamboo, which means you need 2 spawns and you'll get 130k experience. This makes golden bamboo super AFK and super fast experience, even faster than crystal trees at 96, but obviously not quite as fast as crystallized teaks. 96 fletching is also required if you wish to fletch the bamboo into bundles. These bundles take 5 normal bamboo or 2 golden bamboo to make just 1 bundle, and each bundle grants 100 fletching experience. And the bundles stack in your inventory, so you can chop the bamboo in Waiko forever without needing to bank, and fully harvest your golden bamboo on your island without needing to bank. A very good way to get some woodcutting experience. This is how I personally woodcut, as I love the Ark. Thanks for watching everyone, hope this video was enjoyable to you. Give it a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new for future content like this and all different guides. Join my friends chat Maikeru if you fancy a chat in game. Make sure you go in the description and click that Strawpoll link if you want to vote on the next 1 to 99 guide. I'm going to start doing 1 to 99 guides a little bit more often just to get them out of the way, because once I've done a 1 to 99 guide for all different skills, I'm kind of done for the 1 to 99 guides and I can focus on other guides for you all. Unless new methods come out, or if they rework things like the mining and smithing rework, I'm going to make a guide for that straight away. Just doing an in-depth first look and then carrying on and explaining it in more detail in a later video. Feel free to join my clan Goblin Slayers with a Z. It's open to everyone and anyone, and a Discord link is in the description if you fancy chatting there. And until next time, see ya.